Running the design tool Rêverie, an environment is needed that exists in the real and digital space. A person gets equipped with the sensors for eye tracking, galvanic skin response, and heart rate. To understand the function of the tool, we now enter the view position of the person and see how the layer of the personal space builds up. As the person focuses their gaze on one point, the position gets recorded. This builds up a spatial arrangement of fixation points. Only the longer fixations are represented here. The most occupied points become the most interesting, and field lines start to build up from those fixation points. They orient themselves according to the surface of the environment, and long fixations will increase the length of the field line. With the arousal state of the person, the field changes its force, overall and local. Let's take a look at one specific field line. The field lines have an effect on particles in the environment. Here you can see how they behave with different GSR levels and HL levels. This is only one field line for one fixation point. During the process, a whole network of them evolves. Together, the field lines form a unique vector field that drives the particles. Here is the system shown in the network with speed indicator that reveals how the velocity is distributed in the system. Later on, the velocity is represented by the color. Now back to the viewport of the person. During the process, there are particles emitted. In this case, for every iteration 2500, which equals the total amount of gaze points recorded from the person in the environment. These particles flow along the personal field and change their speed and accumulation according to the biofeedback of the person. This makes it possible to express with the same morphology different states of personal spaces. If a different person wears the design tool in the same environment, the surrounding adapts to the specific personal reaction and behavior in the environment. This gives us the ability to visualize a connection between the environment and how people perceive and subconsciously react to it. I always wondered about the story of spaces, the story they could tell from people, but these stories are in the head. The person could tell, but only if we are there at the same time to the same spot. Isn't there a way to leave those tracks back in the space? How someone perceived and reacted and felt in the environment? Where did they look? What did they feel? Can this be told in a spatial story?